We're going over the Buffalo Bills predictions for the 26-27 NFL season. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the other teams. And at the end of this video, I'm going to let you know if I think they'll go over or under their Vegas win total, which is at 10.5 for this season. So we're going to dive right in, look at their biggest gains of this offseason, their biggest losses, and evaluate it as a whole. So Bills are bringing in a new coach, Joe Brady. It was kind of a shock that they went ahead and got rid of Sean McDermott. A lot of Bills fans were not happy about that. Joe Brady, we'll see what he can bring. But they brought in DJ Moore, which was big. They needed to get some help the wide receiver position. DJ Moore, I think DJ Moore is better as a number 2 option, but we'll see how they use him. He's going to have to step up because the constant trend of the Bills has been struggling at receivers. They don't get Josh Allen a ton of help. Bringing in Bradley Chubb was huge. That was a great signing for them. Same with D. Alford and CJ Gardner-Johnson. They got some help in the secondary. They did lose Connor McGovern. They lost Taran Johnson, though. So they got some secondary help to beef up that secondary, but they did lose Taran Johnson, who was solid for them. Traded him away. Curtis Samuel, they lost. Dane Johnson, Taylor Rapp. So when we look at the Bills roster, we already know what to expect from Josh Allen, top 5 quarterback in the league. But the story with the Bills has always been, what do they have around Josh Allen? So got James Cook, obviously a stud. This is where it gets interesting. The receiving core this year, we have DJ Moore, Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman, if he can break out and stay out of trouble and not cause any problems in the locker room, like it has happened in last season, and it's been a problem. But Keon Coleman, he is the difference maker. If he can stay out of trouble, fully buy in, he can be a true number 1. And then this receiver room will look a lot better, especially if you're not putting it all on DJ Moore and Khalil Shakir. I like Shakir a lot. He's a great receiver to target, very consistent. I like betting him for receptions. He's one of the most consistent players when it comes to receptions. His alternative line, his main line, and the way I look in and research all my player props and team props is on Data Streak. I'll leave the link in the description so you can check it out. You can do all player prop and team prop research for every single major sport there. A tight end, Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, very good duo. No concerns there, really. They've got a steady tight end room, and we've dealt with injuries in the past. They've dealt with injuries, but overall, either Kincaid or Knox can be a number 1 tight end. They come through good receiving tight ends, which is needed. Their offensive line's pretty decent. On the defensive side of the ball, again, bringing in Bradley Chubb was a huge for them. Ed Oliver, Greg Rousseau brought in some help in the secondary. Still, I'm not crazy about their secondary overall. And then when we look at their schedule, so their schedule to get to 10.5 wins is what Vegas has it set at. The Texans, I think they can win that game. Lions might be tough. See how the Lions look this year. That could go either way. Chargers, Patriots, Rams, Raiders. So I think they can come out of there with about 3 wins overall, maybe a little bit more. And they got the Ravens. That's going to be tough. The Vikings, I think they can win. I think they can beat the Jets. I think they can beat the Dolphins. Chiefs, it could go either way. And Patriots could go either way. I think they'll get a win on one of those games. That'll be 7. Packers, going to be tough too. They might be tough this year. So might come out with a win there, but we're going to say no for this. And then the Bears, they're going to be tough. Broncos are going to be tough. So let's give them another win out of those. I think they get to 8 wins there. Then they got the Dolphins. That'll be 9. Jets can be 10. So I think the value here is what I'm leaning towards. Pull up FanDuel here. And so FanDuel at over 10.5 wins is at minus 125. The under 10.5 is at plus 105. I don't mind the value there. But Buffalo Bills under 11.5, I think is a lot safer. This team still doesn't have enough around Josh Allen, in my opinion. And, they've had their struggles. And if Josh Allen were to get hurt, this team, I mean, who's even their backup? Yeah, Kyle Allen. Josh Allen has to stay healthy, or else I don't see them getting to 11 wins. And even with Josh Allen healthy, I'm going to go the under on the Bills this year. Sorry, Bills fans. Love you guys, but I don't see them getting there this year. I don't think with the coaching change too, I think that's going to be a little bit of a setback for them adjusting to a new coach. So it's going to be tough for them to get there, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you guys think for the team total for the Bills this year. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of the other 31 teams. And the link for Data Streak for all your team and player prop research is in the description. I will see you in the next video.